I lack information.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, have you reconsidered the map? Should you infiltrate one of the palaces as the true sovereign? What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. Once your infiltration is successful, here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care. Masquerades being as they are, you will require much is made of appearances at such gatherings.
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal... Port of interest.
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you were to meet the one who would falsely claim the title. It would seem we even need to visit the palace. Pawns are forbidden from entering the castle grounds, but we may accompany you to the entrance.
Weary at this hour, sir? You must have quite a tale to tell.
Shall we get some rest then?
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Might you spare it? Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me.
Over here, if you please. A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
What's this? Come to admire. Ho, ho! If only my collection. Alas, the sand would wound my. If your curiosity, the man's home is located in back.
Shall we seek some answers? Would you mind coming over here?
Best make haste, else I'll be at this all night. There's comfort in the humdrum daily life.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this, eventually.
A welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle.
Off to market I go.
What am I to do with myself all day?
Best make haste, else I'll be at this all night.
Mindless labor.
This is where I come from.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side. Here we are.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right with... out you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I'd sooner stay out of that.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the palace.
Few
fine
of my
place
fellows
to
act
collect
as
my
befits their station.
Nary a trade.
Crowns and policies are no concern of mine.
Have you heard?
There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batar. Apparently, come to be curtailed soon.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
in here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime, if you escape with your life, that is. Know, however, that our services do not come cheap.
Mayhap I ought change
I dream of someone sweeping me off my feet.
Been a while since I heard a good story.
Fair winds coming.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it's possible.
A ladder, is it? How convenient.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty. Well, well. He is merely Deesa's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his... But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
How very peculiar. It seems Sir Roderick is the one to talk to. Shall we go and speak with him?
Ah, yes, I know just where to find this.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to, you will need to infiltrate the palace to get... I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore. Would that I could undertake... What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn.
there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so... far away. So we've finally arrived. I thought we'd never make it.
Well then, son, how might I be of time to be any...
Onward to Vernworth Castle.
Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome to Pure, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Interested in my wares?
Perhaps a stroll through town. See what I can find.
I'll teach him a lesson.
Do you know how long you...
You are the Arisen. Follow me!
I shall suffer no nights in the story of this piece.
But not at the expense of my duty.
It's too bloody early.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
I'd sooner stay out way back. You're queer as possible. My sword arm could use some work. all my days so tranquil.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace, could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent King Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace. This room turned up little of interest. But I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Sven, where have you been, your grace?
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
Prithee, inform us when you leave your chambers, if aught were to happen to you.
Not sure why I patrolled it, if I'm honest.
Bunch of sluggards.
Not learn a new dish.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Good evening, sir. I trust... You fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged. The solution is... Excuse me, but I'm certain there is one.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Disa's scheme... To think, Disa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Disa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, we may be able to gain ear more. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer.
It seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come.
I'm not sure what we're dealing with here.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this phaser.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we do not forget that we work to serve the citizens.
This really is fine craftsmanship. This part is different as well.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
Oh dear.
Not for it, but to cut my teeth in a real
Sure, why I'm patrolling it, if I'm honest.
Such quietude, isn't it?
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
I'm the predicament.
To be something fun to do.
This really is fine craftsmanship.
The rules at your leisure.
Bugs needs a rest.
Some might find seeming tedious.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares